Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs. This is going to be my first video in English. All the other videos that I've been doing were in Hindi. English because today I'm going to talk about something that is very close to heart to me. And people that know me know that I am a huge action figure collector, and they know that I'm a huge fan of He-Man. So today I wanted to talk to you about my He-Man collection, show you a little bit of stuff that I own, and just give you a visual journey of the things that I have. So stay tuned and hope you like the video. Okay, so starting out, we have the most powerful man in the universe, He-Man. These are the MOTU Classics collection, one of the better action figures of our generation, right? So whoever watched He-Man, liked He-Man, is aware that there are a number of action figure lines that were out. There was the Vintage, there's the 200X, then there's MOTU Classics, and now we have the Masters of the Universe Revelation. So this particular series is the MOTU Classics. This He-Man figure is actually the second reissue, but this is the original He-Man action figure that was released somewhere around 2008. So here we have He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. And with He-Man, you need to have Skeletor, the evil lord of destruction, right? So anybody who's a He-Man fan knows that Skeletor is a very important character in the entire mythos, right? So we have Skeletor as part of the Masters of the Universe collection. So let me just put them here side by side and you can take a look. He-Man and Skeletor. Next, after He-Man and Skeletor, we have another important character in the entire He-Man mythos, that is Duncan, or Man-at-Arms, right? So here is the Man-at-Arms, who is the master of weapons, and you have the entire figure sealed in package, never opened, mint in box. And at the back I wanted to show you, there's like a great bio written about Man-at-Arms and what he does, right? So it's an amazing figure, amazing packaging, sealed. With Duncan or Man-at-Arms, we need to have Teela. So here we have Teela, the warrior goddess. Amazing figure once again. MOTU Classics had a number of Teela figures. There was the normal Teela and then the battleground Teela. I prefer this one. So we have Teela. Some of the villains, right? If you've seen the He-Man cartoons like I have, and I still watch them, and if you've seen that cartoon, I think you would recognize this character. This is Beastman, the savage henchman of Skeletor. So once again, sealed in package, nice bio in the back, and an amazing figure. All of these figures have actually appreciated in value over the last few years. Major reason for that was MOTU Classics was never really sold at retail, so everyone that wanted MOTU Classics had to order them by mattelcollector.com. So that's why today, if you go onto the secondary market, MOTU Classics figures are really expensive. And moving on to another figure that I have, which I really like, is Whiplash. Whiplash is the tail thrashing warrior. He's another villain. Really colorful figure. Nice, comes with a staff and another weapon at the back. Really colorful figure. Continuing with the trend of evil warriors, we now have Triclops. He's evil and he sees everything, right? Triclops, 3 different eyes. Amazing figure. And you have the bio at the back. Nice bio for you to read, and a great figure. I like this figure. Next, Too Bad. This is the double-headed evil strategist. So this is Too Bad. If you've watched the 200X Masters of the Universe Mike Young Productions cartoon, I think you'd know the history of why he has one body and 2 heads. You'll know all of that backstory. The backstory is here as well. It says his real name is Tuvar and Badra. So we have Too Bad. Next, another amazing character. This is Evil Lyn. right? And if you are a fan of the cartoon, you've seen Skeletor and Evelyn working together to grab He-Man and take control of Castle Grayskull. So you have Evil Lyn. And then we have another character that I really like. This is Spikor, right? Spikor comes with his mace, he comes with his trident, he comes with two tridents, that one is smaller, the other is longer. This is different from the vintage figure, because the vintage one, it was just one trident that you could extend and then retract, but the MOTU Classics version comes with two. And Spikor is the untouchable master of evil combat. Alright, so next we have Merman. He is the ocean warlord. Merman comes with his staff, I think, with a sword, and he comes with two faces, right? So if you've watched the 200X cartoon, the face that he comes with on the figure, that's more accurate to the vintage line, and then the 200X figure that had a different face sculpt, you have that accessory as well, so you can kind of shift and change whichever version of Merman you prefer. So you have Merman. Fun fact about Merman, he was going to be named Seaman, but Mattel didn't go that route because of obvious reasons. Next we have Stinkor. He is the evil master of odors. He's the stinky one. Anyone that had the older figures knew that that particular action figure, the vintage figure, kind of smelled really bad, and I wouldn't know about how this figure smells because he's still in package, but yeah, Stinkor. And the last one of this lot that I have, an interesting figure, I think. This is Keldor, the apprentice of Hordak. Right, this is really an interesting figure because if you know the mythos about He-Man, if you know the history about Skeletor, you would know that King Randor and Keldor were actually brothers, and then Keldor became greedy, you know, typical evil backstory, and Keldor goes on to become Skeletor. So here we have Keldor in his MOTU Classics version. Moving on to the next set, we have a mix of heroic and evil warriors. First of them, we have Extendar, the heroic master of extension. Next, we have another heroic figure. This is Fisto. He's the master of hand-to-hand combat, right? He has a great big fist, he has a sword, he has a huge sword at the back. Amazing figure, Fisto. This is one of the more expensive MOTU Classics figures, and if you have Fisto, you need to have Jitsu, his evil counterpart, right? So he's the evil master of martial arts, Jitsu. Next, our first entry of the Snake Men, and who else could it be? King Hiss, right? This is the dreadful disguised leader of the Snake Men, King Hiss. He is a stuff of nightmares. Following up the Snake Men, following up King Hiss, we have Cobra Khan. He is another evil master of snakes. Cobra Khan actually has two faces in MOTU Classics. You have the normal version, which looks like the vintage figure, and then inside I think you have another version that you can see. So yeah, this is another figure that has gone up in value of late. So that's Cobra Khan for you. Let's look at some of the heroes. We have Buzz-Off, heroic spy in the sky, Buzz-Off. Another interesting figure, I really love the backstory behind this. This is Cyclone, heroic fist flinging tornado, right? So amazing figure, very colorful, looks good on the shelf. We talk about figures being toyetic, really toyetic figure right here, amazing. And then of course he has many faces. He is Man-E, faces, human, robot, monster. So again, many faces, really colorful, comes with a gun. Of course this is in package, otherwise I could have showed you the different faces that he has, but for now you'd have to do with this, many faces. The next figure that we have here is Snoutspout. He's the heroic water blasting firefighter. Another colorful figure. I really don't know too much about this particular character, but I kind of like the look of it. So yeah, Snoutspout. Next we have another villain, Batross, secondary character, not really featured in too many storylines, but yeah, I still liked him, got him, love the color, and yeah, he's the evil master of theft. Another important character that we have next is King Randor. He is the father of Prince Adam. He's the king of Eternia. So yeah, this is King Randor. Randor from the house of Miro. Next we have Mossman. So Mossman's another important character in the He-Man mythos. He is the heroic spy and the master of camouflage. This figure is actually interesting because it has flocking all over like its vintage counterpart. So you can see there's a lot of flocking in the figure. Amazing. Looks great on a shelf. Comes with two different faces, one from his vintage look, the other from the 200X cartoon. The next figure that we have is the ancient lord of Zelatia. He is the faceless one. If you've seen the cartoons, he is actually the father of Evelyn. So, faceless one. Another heroic character, he is Roboto. He is robot model number 9401, heroic mechanical warrior. Really has amazing moving parts at the back. You can see that in detail. Roboto right here. Then another character that I think a lot of He-Man fans are really fond of. He is Stratos. He's the winged warrior from Avion. So we have Stratos. MOTU Classics had two different versions of Stratos. I have the one with the blue jetpack and maroon wings. There's another version of this with the colors reversed. And the next figure is the only version or variant of He-Man that I have. It's the Thunder Punch He-Man. The interesting thing about this figure is that it comes with a comic book in the back. That was a really big reason for me to get this figure. Not really fond of the designer, anything as such, but the comic book kind of just made me go ahead and want to buy it. So the next character is Sorod. This is one of the characters from the Masters of the Universe movie, featuring Dolph Lundgren and Frank Langella. So yeah, this is Sorod. He's the evil spark shooting reptile. Next, another very important character in the entire He-Man mythos, we have Sorceress. She is the guardian of Castle Grayskull. I think I should have shown this guy with Whiplash because he's always seen with Whiplash. This is Clawful. He's the warrior with the grip of evil. Another character that I don't really know a lot about. I think the figure was really nice, so I just had to get it. This is Shokoti. She's the evil witch of Eternia. Again, all of these figures have the bio at the back. They're mint in box, so I haven't really opened them. I couldn't tell you about articulation, but here they are, the next four. The next one we have is Strongor. He is the evil power punching warrior. Apparently his real name is Dalmas Fu. So Strongor, really colorful character, another very toyetic figure. Looks great on the shelf. Yeah, and I just had to get him because I like Strongor. Another important character in the He-Man mythos, Trapjaw. His real name is Cronus. He is evil and armed for combat. You can see this figure comes with a lot of accessories like the vintage figure. He has the different arms. He has a hook, he has a gun, and of course he has the iron jaw. Another 200X figure. This is Count Marzo. He had one episode in the Mike Young cartoons of He-Man. So Count Marzo, he's the evil master of magic, also known as Marzo Caliph. And then we have probably one of the most important characters from the evil horde. We have Hordak. And this version, I think MOTU Classics had a number of Hordak figures. I like this one because this is more cartoon accurate, and this was dedicated to Lou Schimmer, who brought us all the cartoons of MOTU Filmation Masters of the Universe back in the day. So yeah, this is Hordak, the ruthless leader of the evil horde invasion. Here's another figure that comes from the Masters of the Universe movie. This is Gwildor. The difference here is that these figures are in a much bigger box than the original, so you can just see for a size comparison. Gwildor is in a much bigger box. So Gwildor comes with the cosmic key, and he's part of the Masters of the Universe movie. The next figure that I have, which is also pretty heavy, pretty bulky, this is Ram-Man. I think they did a great job with this Ram-Man figure. As you can see, this is really big, bulky, and very different from the original vintage figure that was released. If you have that, you know that was kind of clunky, it was small, but this one is really heavy, really good looking figure, really strong. And the final one in this set of figures that I have is Orko. He is the heroic court magician, a favorite character for many who watch He-Man growing up. A lot of people love Orko, and the interesting thing about this figure is that Orko comes with Prince Adam at the bottom, right? So you can see there's the Prince Adam figure as well, so you don't feel like, you know, you're being sold the short end of the stick with just one small figure. So you have with Orko, you have Prince Adam in the MOTU Classics collection. So this was the collection of MOTU Classics that I have. I know I'm missing a lot of figures. The prices of these figures in the secondary market has gone really high over the last few years, so I haven't been able to get all of them. I do want to get a few more. I want Mechanic, I want Faker, I want the Battle Armor He-Man, Battle Armor Skeletor, a few of the Snake Men, Leech, Mantenna, a lot of these figures that I'm looking for, but and there's Castle Grayskull, right? That's the biggest one, and I don't have that till now. Maybe someday, fingers crossed, we're gonna get that. But this was what we wanted to talk about when it comes to the MOTU Classics figures that I have. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. See you again at the Predator Vlogs. Bye bye.